Na festa do fim de semana, só um rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, só um rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto.
Greetings, everyone. It is an honor and pleasure to be present before you today. My name is Anupam Singh. This presentation pertains to the case study conducted for AtliQ Motors. This project is a part of Codebasics Resume Project Analyst number 12. So without further ado, let us commence. The structure of this presentation is as follows. We are going to begin with a brief discussion about company's profile. Then we are going to discuss a little bit about the objective of this presentation, followed by the data and tools used for the case study, the dashboard prepared for the client as per the requirement, and we're going to conclude this presentation with some insights and recommendations. AtliQ Motors is a prominent automotive powerhouse headquartered in the United States of America. It has carved a niche for itself in the dynamic world of electric vehicles. With an unwavering commitment to innovation and sustainability, AtliQ commands an impressive 25% market share in North America's electric and vehicle segment. Their cutting-edge EV models resonate with environmentally conscious consumers, revolutionizing the way people move. Driven by a bold vision, AtliQ is expanding globally. India, with its immense potential, stands at the forefront of their strategic roadmap. Despite a modest 2% share in India, AtliQ Motors sees a tremendous promise. The subcontinent's growing demand for sustainable transportation presents a golden opportunity for AtliQ's best-selling electric vehicles. In the quest for market insights, Bruce Haryali, the chief of AtliQ Motors India, enters the data analytics team with a critical mission, unraveling the intricacies of India's EV and hybrid market. Leading this charge is Peter Pandey, our adept data analyst. The objective of this project is to conduct analysis and unravel primary and secondary questions, and create a user-friendly, self-explanatory metric dashboard for the client. The data and tools used for this project is as follows. We have a date table containing the date information for the period of which the data has been utilized. Then we have electric vehicle sales by sale, which contains information for the number of vehicles sold per state. Then we have electric vehicle sales by maker table. This table contains information pertaining to the number of vehicles sold by each maker. Then we have EV charging stations, containing the information for the number of public charging stations available across the nation. The tool used for creating the dashboard for this project is Power BI. Now let us explore the dashboard that we have created as per the client's requirement. Coming to the landing page, the theme of the dashboard has been chosen keeping in mind the problem statement. We have provided view buttons to switch between various views smoothly. A brief description of each view has been provided alongside the button. Coming to the general view, on top we have navigation pane to switch through various views and a fight support button for our clients to get any issue resolved, provide feedback, add on a request, and if the clients are new to the software, this will help them get aware of the Power BI. Now, instead of laying the filters alongside the visuals, we have created a filter drawer. This provides a larger surface area for the visuals. We have provided various sliders and filters for our clients to slide through the visuals and garner necessary information. A reset filter switch has also been provided to return the dashboard to status quo. We have utilized KPI cards to represent overall compounded annual growth rate, overall electric vehicle penetration rate, total vehicles sold, and total electric vehicles sold. Donut charts has been used to represent electric vehicle sales by category and total vehicle sales by category respectively. A funnel chart has been used to represent revenue growth rate and column chart for projected sales for 2020 by state. A table has also been prepared for top 10 states by number of public charging stations available. A footer note has also been provided for the abbreviations used within the dashboard. Coming to the maker's view, we have provided 4 KPI cards for compounded annual growth rate of electric vehicles, projected sales for electric vehicles for 2030, total 4-wheeler EV sold, and total 2-wheeler EV sold. Line charts has been used to represent monthly sales trend for all fiscal years and quarterly sales trend of top 5 electric vehicle makers. Bar chart has been used for top and bottom 3 2-wheeler EV makers. A button has been provided to switch between the views. A funnel chart has been utilized for top 5 makers by compound annual growth rate from fiscal year 2022 to 2024. And a column chart has been used to represent top 3 4-wheeler EV makers and bottom 3 four-wheeler EV makers respectively. A button has been provided to switch between the charts. Coming to the state analysis, we have provided KVI cards in a block view for total revenue of electric vehicles, revenue electric vehicles of two-wheelers, revenue of electric vehicles from four-wheelers, and number of public charging stations available. Donut chart has been used to analyze the top 5 revenue contributing states, and column charts for penetration rate and electric vehicle sales for Delhi and Karnataka. A button has been provided to switch between the charts for either of it respectively. Then we have utilized funnel charts to represent the top 10 states by compounded annual growth rate, followed by column chart for penetration rate by state for two-wheeler and four-wheeler for fiscal year 2024, and a table to represent top 10 states by percentage change in penetration rate from fiscal year 2022 to 2024. Now let us discuss some of the insights that we have garnered to answer primary questions. List the top 3 and bottom 3 makers for the fiscal year 2023 and 2024 in terms of number of two-wheelers sold. The top 3 two-wheeler makers for fiscal 2023 are Ola Electric with 1,53,000, Okinawa with 97,000, and Hero Electric with 89,000 vehicles sold. The bottom 3 two-wheeler makers for fiscal year 2023 are Jitendra Electric with 8.6 thousand, Being Electric with 11,000, and Pure EV with 11.6 thousand vehicles sold. The top 3 two-wheeler makers for fiscal year 2024 are Ola Electric with 0.32 million, TVS with 0.18 million, and Ather Motors with 0.11 million vehicles sold. The bottom 3 two-wheeler makers for fiscal year 2024 are Battery Electric with 4.8 thousand, Revolt Electric with 7.3, and Kinetic Green with 9.6 thousand vehicles sold. Identify the top 5 states with the highest penetration rate in two-wheeler and four-wheeler EV sales in fiscal year 2024. For two-wheeler segment, we have Goa with 17.99%, Kerala with 13.52%, Karnataka with 11.57%, Maharashtra with 10.57%, and Delhi with 9.4% highest penetration rate. For four-wheeler segment, we have Kerala with 5.76%, Chandigarh with 4.5%, Delhi with 4.29%, Karnataka with 4.26%, and Goa with 4.25% penetration rate. List the states with negative penetration rate, that is decline in EV sales from 2022 to 2024. As per the analysis conducted, none of the states projected a negative penetration rate, but we have listed bottom 3 states with lowest increase in penetration rate. We have Andaman and Nicobar Islands with 0.06%, Nagaland with 0.05%, and Sikkim with 0% increase in penetration rate. What are the quarterly trends based on sales volume for top 5 EV makers in four-wheeler segment from 2022 to 2024? Tata Motors is leading in all quarters, selling 88,953 vehicles in total. MG Motor exhibits a constant decline in terms of EV sales with 13,753 vehicles sold in total. Hyundai Motors sold the lowest EVs with 2,076 vehicles sold in total. Mahindra & Mahindra exhibited a downward trend EV sales for the first 3 quarters and a marginal rise in the 4th quarter. BYD India stands as the second lowest seller with 2,419 EVs sold. How do the EV sales and penetration rate in Delhi compare to Karnataka for 2024? When it comes to total EV sold, Karnataka has achieved 1,60,989 sales figures, while Delhi has achieved 46,724 sales figures. For the penetration rate, Karnataka has achieved 10.18%, while Delhi has achieved 7.17% in terms of penetration rate. List down the compounded annual growth rate (CAGR) in four-wheeler units from top 5 makers from 2022 to 2024. BYD has achieved 566.52%, while Hyundai Motors has achieved 255.48%. Mahindra & Mahindra has achieved 140.33%, MG Motor has achieved 131.53%, and Tata Motors has achieved 94.71% in terms of compounded annual growth rate. List down the top 10 states that had the highest compounded annual growth rate from 2022 to 2024 in total vehicles sold. Here are the top 10 states: Meghalaya with 28.47%, Goa with 27.41%, Karnataka with 25.28%, Delhi with 22.88%. Rajasthan with 21.50%, Gujarat with 20.55%, Assam with 20.13%, Mizoram with 18.77%, Arunachal with 18.30%, and Andaman and Nicobar with 18.29% in terms of compounded annual growth rate. What are the peak and lowest season months for electric vehicles based on the data from 2022 to 2024? The monthly EV sales trend is as follows. The fourth quarter, which begins from January to March, experiences the highest sales, with March month standing as the best performing. The first quarter, which begins from April and ends at June, witnesses lowest sales, with June month standing as the worst performing month. The second quarter, which begins from July and ends at September, witnesses a slight rise in EV sales, with September month standing as the best performing month, and third quarter, that begins from October and ends in December, experiences a considerable rise in sales, with November month standing as the best performing month. What is the projected number of EV sales, including two-wheelers and four-wheelers, for the top 10 states by penetration rate in 2030 based on the compounded annual growth rate from previous years? The projected sales for 2030 are as follows. Maharashtra securing 13.35 million, Kerala securing 11.78 million, Karnataka with 8.38 million, Chhattisgarh with 7.12 million, Orissa with 2.73 million, Goa with 2.42 million, Tamil Nadu with 1.58 million, Delhi with 1.05 million, and Chandigarh with 0.99 million projected sales for fiscal year 2030. Estimate the revenue growth rate for four-wheeler and two-wheelers EVs in India for 2022 versus 2024 and 2023 and versus 2024, assuming an average unit price. The EV revenue growth rate for two-wheelers and four-wheelers are as follows. For the period of 2022 to 2024, four-wheeler segment has achieved 67.79%, whereas two-wheeler segment has achieved 269.28%. For the period of 2023 to 2024, four-wheeler segment has achieved 83.08%, whereas two-wheeler segment has achieved 28.13% in terms of revenue growth. Now let us discuss some of the insights that we have garnered to answer secondary questions. What are the primary reasons for customers choosing four-wheeler EVs in 2023 and 2024? The primary reasons are environmental concerns, rising awareness, rising fuel costs, and government incentives. How do government incentives and subsidies impact the adoption rate of two-wheelers and four-wheelers? Which state in India provided the most subsidies? The government's incentives and subsidies resulted in increased affordability of electric vehicles, enhanced charging infrastructure, boost market growth, provide environmental benefits, and result in long-term economic benefits. Some of the government initiatives for adoption of electric vehicles are faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles, that is FAME, and Electric Mobility Promotion Scheme EMPS for 2024. The state which has provided the highest subsidies for electric vehicles is the state of Gujarat. For two-wheeler, it provides 20,000 rupees. For three-wheeler, it provides 50,000 rupees. And for four-wheeler, it provides 1.5 lakh rupees in terms of subsidies. How does the availability of charging station infrastructure correlate with EV sales and penetration rate in top 5 states? The availability of charging stations and infrastructure correlates highly with EV sales and penetration rate, as it increases the consumer confidence, thereby reducing its range anxiety and providing convenience. It has also resulted in increase in sales for market and market penetration, as with higher sales in well-served states such as Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. The government policies have also been supportive and is also providing subsidies and grants for establishing charging stations. It has also resulted in long-term economic and environmental benefit, as establishing more charging stations will result in more job opportunities and will result in the increased adoption of electric vehicles, thereby reducing the carbon footprint of the environment. Who should be the brand ambassador if AtliQ Motors launches their EV and hybrid vehicles in India, and why? As per my analysis, the brand ambassador of AtliQ Motors should be Virat Kohli, as it has a massive youth appeal. He has been witnessed promoting environmental causes. It has a massive popularity, as he is one of the most celebrated cricket players of India, and his commitment to disciplined life and fitness aligns well with AtliQ Motors' policies for reliability and innovation. Which state of India is ideal to start the manufacturing unit? The ideal state to establish manufacturing unit is the state of Gujarat, as the policies of the government are very supportive and is also providing subsidies and sector-specific policies. Gujarat government the state of Gujarat has been ranked as the top state with providing single window clearance for early adoption of businesses. The logistical infrastructure of the state of Gujarat is also robust, leading to smooth logistic and supply chain management. The government has always been pro-business government and its policies are consistent. The state of Gujarat has a plethora of skilled and semi-skilled laborers, making it easier for the businesses to hire them. Now let us discuss some of the recommendations for the company. The company can install various types of chargers such as fast and super fast chargers for the convenience of the consumer. The company can also form strategic partners with existing players in the EV market, while its own manufacturing unit has been established to immediately begin its EV manufacturing in India. The company must invest heavily on marketing and public awareness campaigns. AtliQ Motors must also form collaboration with government and NGOs to quickly establish its charging stations and promote its electric vehicles. The company must also launch some loyalty programs, such as early adoption discounts and referral programs to bring new customers. Thank you for watching. For any queries and recommendations, you can reach out to me at the email ID provided, or you can also post your feedback in the comment section below. Your valuable feedback will help me improve my presentation skills and deliver quality content. I'll see you soon.